All right, everybody, welcome to part 2 of the explanation part to the first solo of Reichschecker. So we on to this is part B. So the first lick. We're moving on to we're playing over the D7 chord. So I suggest you grab the chord first actually and take a look. So we have the fifth fret on the A, 7th fret, and then the 5th fret again, and then 7th fret, 5th fret again. So cowboy D7 chord, and lots of great lines actually come directly or are derived from a chord shape. So for this line, I'm simply targeting the chord tones in the chord shape. So I have an A here, which is always a good note to play over the 1 and the 4 chord of the blues. And I'm using this note to embellish the blues, the chord tone here, the F sharp, and the F sharp in this case is actually the 3rd of the chord. So it has to sound good because it's part of the chord. And when you're doing this, try not to lift your 3rd finger too soon. So hold it till you have to play this note again. So a bad example would be something like that. So try to hold it. Let me do that again. All right. So on the D7, what you want to do is to avoid the C to C sharp movement, because the C sharp would actually alter the sound to a D major 7, so which destroys the blues tonality here. So whenever you play blues, when you play over the 4 chord, do not attempt to play this line. So on the 4 chord, you should actually try to target the the flat 3 of the scale, which is A minor pentatonic here. So anyway, avoid the flat 3 to 3 motion over the 4 chord. So, but you can always do the quarter band here. So if you want to do that, that's fine, but I didn't do that here. So just a little bit of theory nuggets there. And we have some sixths here going on. And to come up with these sixths, the idea is to find the parent scale of the chord. So we're playing over the 4 chord, which is D7. So in here, you really want to grab some basic theory book about diatonic harmony, and whenever you find a 7th chord, for example, a D7 chord, you should be able to instantly tell the 1 chord, which is actually G major. So so when I'm finding these 6, I'm actually looking for the G major scale, for notes in the G major scale, and then I try to play the chord tone first, so you can see I'm actually sliding to the A here, and then I hit the F sharp, and then I move back down to the G and the E, which I know is part of the G major scale, and also G is the 4th to the D7, and the E is the 9th to the D7. So and if you continue down, I'm just looking for chord tones. And playing 6 is a pretty common thing in playing blues. So at the end, I'm almost finishing off, and I have a pre-bend here. So I bend up the first note here, come back down, and then do a pre-bend here. A pre-bend means I bend it first, and then I hit it. We did this earlier when we were trying to calm for the bass part in section in the second last section. So I'm using my middle finger, and also for the previous part, you should try to explore your middle finger. So all these lines, I'm playing with my pick and also my middle finger, down, and then middle, finger, finger, pick here. All right, so. And lastly, we have some strumming mat notes here. So I'm going from this part is composed actually, so it has to start where it's written, so that the end of the line lands on a good beat, which is the downbeat. So I started off with the B flat and then to G, and for your left hand, make sure you're muting everything because it's gonna be quite noisy with that distortion sound. For the right hand, I'm targeting the top 4th string. I'm not picking everything. I'm avoiding the lower 2 strings because they're just way too noisy. So I'm just going up chromatically. Also, for your left hand, my thumb is actually way behind to support the slide, and so make sure your thumb is behind the neck when you do this kind of lick, like that. So let me play the whole thing very slowly for you. So 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, go. Go. So here we go. This is the first solo. So get this down and move on to the next solo when you're ready.